So we have Mr. Manjunath Rodagi, Senior Regional Manager, DrillBit SoftTech India Pvt Limited, to share his thoughts on AI-powered plagiarism detection for academic excellence. I would also have a humble request for all the speakers coming up to adhere the time slots given to maintain the respect of each and every speakers with their opportunities. Thank you.
Very good afternoon. I know it's very tough post-lunch sitting for the session because even I have experienced the same experience in my previous sessions and all. But I'll not take much of a time. I'm Manjunath. I'm a Senior Regional Manager with DrillBit. DrillBit is AI-enabled anti-plagiarism software, and we are proud Make in India product. Since last 10 years, we've been operating in the Indian market, and currently we have around 19 plus countries where we operate, and put together we have 3,000 plus clients across pan-India. And we are the one of a proud company which has been recognized by UGC and AICTE. With this, I would love to take you through the presentation. Next slide. We all know what is plagiarism, right? Plagiarism is something where you are claiming someone else's work as yours, or in a very simple words, copy pasting someone else's work as yours is a plagiarism. And current challenges what we have is, rising plagiarism cases, challenges of manual detection. I know that you all witness that, when it comes to manually detecting plagiarism is the toughest task. Impact on integrity, because every university wanted to maintain their integrity. And coming next is compliances by councils, institutions, and publication guidelines, right? This is success stories. We've been recognized by AICTE and UGC. Who's responsible for plagiarism? I mean, who is responsible to avoid plagiarism? One is obviously institutions, plagiarism tools, companies like us, and authors and students. When we talk about who's responsible, institutions, institution has to make a guidelines to user tools, maybe DrillBit or maybe any other tool as such. And as well, plagiarism tools, we always make sure that, we bring new technologies, we make sure that, those guidelines being met. And as well, at the same time, authors and students has to make sure they have to be very responsibly used. These days, everybody started using only AI content, because if you look at, there is a statistic says that last few years back, people used to copy paste authors' works, which has been genuinely written. But these days, people stopped copying authors' content. They started using only AI content. They just take out the content. I'm talking about a lot of students these days, Gen Zs, and a lot of people are using only AI content. Why institutions should have should implement plagiarism software? Reasons are very simple: to uphold the academic integrity, because every university's output is purely based on their integrity. That's very, very important. To improve quality in research, publish quality papers in the institutions, and as well to prevent duplicate theses, dissertations, and project works. When we talk about plagiarism tool, it is not only restricted to research. We all know that every university wanted to produce a lot of researchers. But we say that we have done a lot of survey. We understand that research, to be a research at the very initial stage, when undergrads or postgrads, when they write their thesis, when they write their projects, assignments, they have to be very, very responsibly write their thesis or project works. Because at the very early stage, if we tell them what is right, what is wrong, then only we'll be able to produce a lot of researchers. And that is the practice every universities has to bring. That's our humble request. So by say that, like, everybody has to at least maintain that guidelines given by the UGC, where UGC says that 10% only you can have a plagiarism similarity, and up to 20% only you should have AI text detection. But these days it has gone really wrong. When we look at as a sample papers, when we checked, Students' papers talk about around 70 to 80% of the AI text, what they use, but they are nowhere, maintaining the guidelines. That's very important. DrillBit is purely a proprietary product, and we uses cutting edge AI ML technology to produce exact concrete outcome. DrillBit is a cloud-based plagiarism where it's purely work on the username and password. There is no extra software, nothing has been required. It's a cloud-based. Our purpose is to encourage originality and critical thinking, because critical thinking is what missing in a lot of students these days, users. So these days, last few years, we've been seeing that AI everywhere, AI. If they keep using only AI, then that critical thinking gonna die. So that's where I request every institutions and universities to make sure that even their undergrads and postgrads programs has to use at least plagiarism software or anti-detection software. And we help universities to promote culture of honesty and integrity. And at the same time, we emphasize on the importance of plagiarism prevention. This is about the offerings or product features. It's, as I mentioned, this is a purely a web application. We support multiple formats, PDF, PPX, Word, all set of documents we support. And we have exclusion filters where users can exclude references, quotes, small sources, and phrases. When we talk about integrations, we are very agile in terms of technology. We can get integrated to their existing LMSs, and as well if they have ERP or CRM, we'll be able to do API integrations. When it comes to scalability, we have a microservice architecture available. Compliance, obviously, we have all the compliances what plagiarism tool should have. This is a snapshot of a product. This is how the plagiarism software report looks like, where you'll be able to see here by color coding what is satisfactory, what is upgrade need to be done, what is poor, and what is unacceptable. That's where how do you log in. When we talk about a product, we have predominantly two set of products. One is we call it as a folder management, where majority of the universities who are using a plagiarism software, they are knowing about this, which is called a folder management, where the flow is very, very simple, where there'll be one admin, under the admin there'll be users. So what happens here, admin can have all the rights of in terms of allocating documents, restricting documents and everything, and the user will have a opportunity to check the plagiarism reports and AI text reports. That's the first feature, where features are subject-wise, they can categorize, semester-wise they can categorize, project-wise also they can categorize, and at the same time they can upload bulk documents, and at the same time they can delete the bulk documents. And we have given a individual report facility. Coming to next product, which is called classroom management, which is basically too much in talks in terms of Western countries, and these days also a lot of institutions have started using this particular feature. The whole idea of this product is the workflow is little simple. This is workflow is admin, instructor, and students. Here the difference is students will be able to have a facility to upload their own documents. Why this is very important? Because if we look at majority of the universities will have one or the other LMS or ERP. When we talk about LMS is nothing but learning management system, where they run their entire academic activity through the LMS. So just imagine, by doing this, when they have a LMS, when let's take an example, faculty give a kind of an assignment, and it goes to a student, and student has to submit back their assignment. The moment they submit back, so far the practice is the moment students submit back, faculty will take and manually check the plagiarism report. I'm going to put in the system. What we have made a simple is, we have just do a plugin to the LMS, existing LMS or ERP. By that mean, any assignment being given by the faculty which goes to student, when the student submit, it will get plagiarism check and come back. So by this mean, if any university which has a 500 students, and in a year of time, I think students will have a lot of works to be done, thesis, dissertation, project works, and a lot of things. By that mean, I think easily a faculties or admin or a librarian can save up to very good amount of time. And about this, if somebody wanted to know more about this, and we would be very happy to explain. We have a booth here, which is reserved place over there. They can come down and we can have a talk. With features like manage the complete classroom structure and class-wise student management is possible, create classes based on the subject, allow students to upload documents, and we can create a unlimited repository over here. What type of document we support? We support internal and external publications. In internal, we support thesis, dissertations, project works, assignments, synopses, and books, and chapter books and blogs. External for publications, we support research papers, articles, and books. I was talking about how to, log into our thing is, it's purely a user name and password. And integration is very much possible. If you have a ERP, we'll do a API integration. If you have a LMS, we can do a LTI integration. And we have done a deep integration with these major famous, LMSs, Moodle, Brightspace, Google Scholar, and Blackboard. Classroom management, I'll take few more minutes. This is the purely admin, instructor, and student role. It's a complete classroom structure where centralized repositories available for all the instructors and the admins. It's a seamless integration. I have taken an example as a Brightspace LMS. When we talk about LMS integration, there is no need of new integration or new software server. Nothing is required. Whatever existing flow you have, we can just do a plugin and it works fastly. It gives automated academic integrity checks. Centralized governance is very much possible here. Scalability is very much. Digitization benefits, paperless ecosystem, faster assessment cycles, outcome-based education, quality assurance and audit readiness, research ethic initiatives. These are three major stakeholders, what their ROIs looks like. One is faculty can reduce manual effort in plagiarism checking because they spend a lot of time. Faster evaluation process end-to-end. Easy assignment management within LMS, as I explained. Students better academic awareness and integrity culture because we want every student to get that, to their mind that integrity is very, very important. Improved research ethics across discipline. Management obviously centralized visibility across all departments. It's analytic-driven academic governance where they'll be able to do a data-driven decision making. Direct accreditation and audit support. What we covered, I'm going to say like content-wise, we covered internet sources, publicly accessible, published journals, books, proceedings, and etc., student submissions, and what we won't cover is unpublished articles, papers, in-house repositories, and in-house databases. This is what the content coverage what we have. We cover 95 plus billion plus in web pages, 13K plus publishers, 125K plus journals. We are the only company which supports close to 19 plus regional languages and millions of theses. These are the features which I have already covered. This is one feature I was talking about, AI text detection, I already have covered. There's one more feature called grammar analysis. Every paper you submit, we do a grammar analysis. There's success stories. This is the compliance is what we should have for the plagiarism tool. There's few major customers what we have, and this is the product mode map, like mobile application, rubric frameworks, accessibility support, and LTI assessor. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. One bigger round of applause for Manjunath Rodagi here from DrillBit. Okay, with that, I would also request Mr. Kumar Chandan Anand to come up on stage to felicitate our speaker.